Reach for the sky, right now. Right now, you too. How about that entrance? Does anybody like that entrance?
Hello, hello everybody, I'm JC Lawler. I'm part of the Cottonwood Youth Advisory Commission, and first slide is identifying needs. Now, since we only have 5 to 7 minutes, we only have about a minute each. So, identifying needs. We go out into our community and we actually listen to the youth. How many here don't think that they're listened to because they are youth? Anybody? Anybody? There we go. Alright, well, that's where we change things. We go out there, we listen to you, we listen to the problems, and then we go in and we actually change them. And speaking of change, I think Charles, would you like to end on this one?
Well, we first go out and we just talk to all the other kids at the high school or the middle school where we go and we see what they want to do, what they want to change, and what they think that would be better in the community if we did this. And then we go and we talk about it in our meetings, and so then we figure out if that is possible and if we have enough money. And then if we do, then we do it, and we change what we want to do.
There are 4 main aspects we need to discuss for our creative planning. There's the funding, and for making a difference, achieving cool, and the lasting effect. We have to keep in mind our budget and how much we can spend per project. As we say in our meetings, dream big, but on a budget. During our planning session, our main goal is to make a difference. We want to make a difference to every person in the whole community. We address all age groups, from toddlers to senior citizens.
And then next, we try to achieve cool. Now, how many of you have beaver fever? Anybody? Hezekiah has beaver fever. And how many of you like a Justin Bieber concert with a lookalike contest? I know I'll be there. And we try to have over-the-top ideas that cause attention and will be fun and a place you can mess around with friends. And we also try to have a lasting effect from changing somebody's life to charity, and also from improving playground or something in the city. And we try to address these 4 aspects to become successful and cause attention.
Well, due to technical difficulties, the video wasn't able to be shown.
Thank you, Robert. This is our funding slide, and our club has 2 main forms of fundraising, and it's our Rhythm and Ribs event and 4th of July. And Rhythm and Ribs is where the local restaurants of our community come and they bring their ribs and they hand them out to the crowd, and everyone tastes them and decides which ribs are the best. And the competition at the end decides who gets the award. And we have a booth set up there that sells water and soda for those coming through. And we take the money we get from that, and it helps us put on other fundraising activities like our 4th of July. And that one's basically the same thing. It's also at our fairgrounds, and there's a bunch of water rides set up. We have watermelon eating contests and pie eating contests, and everyone comes down and hangs out at that. So we put that on too, and that helps support all our events for the year and helps put those on.
Marketing. The first key to marketing are demographics. Like knowing who your audience is. As far as the JV concert, I mean that would be hours to maybe middle school. So in order to effectively communicate our ideas, we must first have an understanding of our demographics. Knowing our audiences ultimately is the key to a successful marketing campaign. Charles will now talk about other marketing strategies.
Well, we try to, one of the major things in marketing is putting on the actual events. Because if we put on the events, then the people will know our name, and they will realize that we are doing good for the community and will start supporting us. And then those people would want to be a part of us, or part of the movement that we're trying to make. And they will continue to come to our events and tell other people about it, which it kind of makes a landslide effect and will eventually help market our name around.
And this is where our last minute problems or our dress rehearsal, where anything that could go wrong is solved. Where we try to think of anything that could go wrong, any rain, any problem that could go wrong, and make sure we solve it so it doesn't happen during the actual event. And I like to end with an inspiring quote by Wiz Khalifa: "Good things come in good time."
Also, again, more technical difficulties. We had music that was going to go wrong. It was a joyous time, but there's no music now.